Hey, man. How is it? It's 6:12 down at WNBC. Well, Imus In The Morning. Then it was 1 year ago today, wasn't it? Isn't that something? I can tell you how choked up I am about this whole thing. I had something here. I want to hear this. Dave, then let's do them two spots at 6:12 at WNBC. I'm the great Imus In The Morning. This morning, you're going to hear Reverend Hargis from 1 year ago. You're going to hear Crazy Bob from 1 year ago. Imus in Washington from 1 year ago. Judge Hangen from 1 year. Well, you're just going to hear a whole lot of stuff.
This is Marv Albert.
Oh.
The question has been posed to me, did I think that Imus would last a year as I reflect back to a year ago at this time? I'll never forget the first time I heard Imus on WNBC. First, I thought there was some kind of out-of-town interference. I thought that some ham radio operator practicing animal impressions had somehow filtered through, but I was told that that is the new morning man. It's him. And I asked one of the engineers, what does he sound like on a bad day? Well, after my curiosity got the better of me, I investigated further, and this is something I know that Don doesn't like to talk about, but now all the pieces fit together. And I think it is very benevolent, very compassionate of the management of WNBC Radio to allow an outpatient to gain his confidence, to work out his frustrations with his very own morning radio show. The treatment, I'm told, has worked remarkably well, and it may set a precedent for future medical aid. Yes, in short time, Don Imus will be permitted to return to his semi-private room in Stockton, California. Now, how much longer do I think that Imus will last? Another question that was posed to me. That's hard to tell. It could be hours, might be days. Don, happy anniversary. Let's see now. You wanted me to say this. You dropped this note to me, and it reads, "Hi, this is Marv Albert. Don, it's just wonderful to share this memorable moment with you. A great star. May you have many more years of glorious success." Is that how you wanted me to read it, Don?
Why don't you eat it, Marv?
I have confidence in Buick. No, my husband is not connected with Buick in any way.
Wouldn't you really rather have a Buick? Wouldn't you really rather? WNBC Radio 66.
Your old friend has a new name. Come on and help us celebrate. Yes, your old friend has a new name and a great new gift for you.
Your old friend, the Esso Tiger, is changing his name to Exxon, and that calls for a special celebration.
So you're going to get a free gift every time you fill up with any Exxon gasoline. And wow, what a gift it is.
Well, don't get carried away now.
But really, it's just about the best-looking insulated cup I've ever seen.
Right.
Elegant, white on white. Keeps beverages hot or cold. It's part of a new designer collection by David Douglas, created especially to celebrate the changeover from Esso to Exxon.
All you do is fill up at a participating station, and most stations are
So
participating.
come on and see us.
Now.
And get your free cup.
Yes, your old friend has a new name, Exxon, and a great new gift for you.
In New Jersey, no purchase is necessary. Licensed drivers only.
Imus in the morning.
6:16 in New York.
New beats. I like bread and butter. Do it. Do it.
I feel like bread and butter. I feel like toasted down. That's my favorite big thing. I feel the loving thing. Well, I like bread and butter. I like toasted down. That's my favorite thing. I'm a loving man. I feel
like bread and butter. It's 6:18 at WNBC. I am Imus In The Morning. We're going to talk on the telephone here in a minute. Hello.
This is a recorded message. Please leave your name, phone number, and time of call. In a few seconds from now, you'll hear a beep. At that time, start to talk to leave the message.
Hi, Long John. You maniac. This is your friend, Imus In The Morning. And I just called up to say eat it.
Imus in the morning.
6:19 in New York.
And the boogie-woogie blue gonna put a little disease on your mama. Make him sick, Johnny. Do it.
I wanna jump, but I'm afraid I'll fall. I wanna holler, but the joint's too small. Young man rhythm's got a hold of me too. I got the rockin' pneumonia and the boogie-woogie blue. On the loving baby that ain't on. I wanna kiss her, but she's way too tall. Young man rhythm's got a hold of me too. I got the rockin' pneumonia and the boogie-woogie blue. Wanna squeeze her, but I'm way too low. I want them running, but my feet's too slow. Young man rhythm's got a hold of me too. I got the rockin' pneumonia and the boogie-woogie blue.
Got the rockin' pneumonia and the boogie-woogie blue. I'm getting to you, Mama. Johnny Rivers is 6:22. WNBC. I am the great Imus In The Morning. It's going to be cloudy and cool today. A chance of occasional rain today. High between 40 and 45. Low tonight in 30s in New York now. It is cloudy and 38 degrees. You know, I've never worked in my entire life any place a year without some kind of big, terrible trouble. I mean, I was either just ready to quit or get fired. And the only disturbing part about being here a year is that there's just, I seem to be getting along with them pretty good. Well, I probably can fix that. Do you remember saying last Christmas how this Christmas you were going to shop early, avoid crowds, and no more hit-or-miss presents for anybody, for your retired uncle who lives in Florida, perhaps? Well, even though it can't help you with the shopping itself, here's just the right thing for every man on your list. Machine washable knit shirts with Celanese Arnel triacetate. The perfect gift. Your father-in-law will say he finally found a shirt that fits him right. Now, if he can get a woman. Your brother, Kurt, will love the smooth, soft, sensuous feel of his Arnel knit, and it'll probably keep him out of the Army. Your cousin Bruce will go for the vivid colors, the elegant patterns, and Uncle Homer in Florida will write to say that he's so happy his Arnel knit shirt never comes back with too much starch because he can wash it himself at home. Giving a Celanese, well, he will also inform you that your aunt just caved in about a week before this. Giving a Celanese Arnel knit shirt not only shows you care, it shows you know exactly what fashion is up to. And if you drop the right hint, you may get a lot of new Arnel knits yourself. Start today by looking at Capri shirts at Gert stores.
Hi, Imus. This is Murray the K. I'm
Who?
here to offer my congratulations about, well, for the fact that you've been here 1 year, gainfully employed. And to start off with, of course, we want to take people back to Cleveland, where you came from, to NBC, when hundreds of thousands of people showed up at the railroad station to see you off and say goodbye. And which only shows you one thing, Imus. If you give people what they want, they really turn out for it. It's fantastic. I mean, you've been here just like 1 year. I've been here in New York radio for 19 years, and all I've got from NBC so far is a sheriff's gone a she. We do hope that you will enjoy the gifts that your friends have asked me to present to you. Hudson and Landry on the coast have presented you with an all-night date with Bruce LaRue.
Hi!
And I'm sure you're going to enjoy that much more than you did with those bears and sheep you used to date in Del Rio, Texas.
Oh, yeah.
And then Dr. Frank Field has presented you with a certificate showing that you have increased air pollution in New York by 265%. That isn't too exciting, but either is Dr. Frank Field.
Oh, yeah.
And then the man himself, Geraldo Rivera, your friend, has come up with something special for you. Pork Chop has given you a certificate so that you can walk in Central Park with your sister safely. And for me, Imus, well, you know I love you. And all I can say from the bottom of my heart is... You Polish creep.
Imus in the morning.
Too bad that car wreck didn't work out, Murray.
For your love. Oh, I would do anything. I would do anything for your love. For your kiss. I would go anywhere.
funky Ed Townsend for your love. I'm Imus in the Morning at 6:29 at WNBC.
You know, in many ways, all holiday seasons are alike. Member FDIC with over 85 branches in New York and Long Island.
Call on Long Island, area code 516-271-2800. That's 271-2800. Or in New York, area code 212-939-7100. This is WNBC 66 in New York City. I am Imus in the Morning. The news is brought to you by United Airlines. Fly the friendly skies of United. Here, returning from a week at Jungle Habitat, where he was hanging around with the sheep and kissing the bears, Charles McCord. Charles?
Thank you, Don. It's 38 degrees at 6:30. Commuters who ride the country's largest rail commuter line, the Long Island, face the full impact of a strike this morning. The WNBC News time is 6:32.
Here she is, singing and dancing her way from United Airlines into your hearts. Miss Pat, a great wide way.
The great wide way to California, yay!
I know what you're thinking, folks. Wide coach seats, right? And all that lounge space to spread out in. Not so high with the kicksteer. It's an old stage.
The great wide way to California, yay!
Plus a wide selection of food. Keep dancing, sweetheart. Yes, tantalize your taste buds with United's delightful dining and relax to live radio and stereo music on United's Californians. You want to keep it down on the finish, dear?
The great wide way to California, yay!
Secret peace negotiations between the United States and North Vietnam resumed this morning at a suburban Paris location. White House aide Henry Kissinger and Hanoi official Lee Duc-to seeking final approval for draft Indochina agreements.
Imus in the Morning.
I wouldn't take any more time off if I were you, Charles. Because you've lost it, clown. Helen Reddy at 6:36 in New York. I am woman.
Hear me roll in numbers too big to ignore, and I know too much to go back and pretend, 'cause I've heard it all before, and I've been down there on the floor. No one's ever gonna keep me down again. Whoa, yes, I'm wise, but it's wisdom for the pain. Yes, I paid the price, but look how much I gained.
Am Woman at 6:39 at WNBC. I am the great Imus In The Morning. It's going to be cloudy and cool today with the chances of rain, maybe high between 40 and 45. Periods of rain likely tonight and tomorrow. Low tonight in the 30s. New York now it's cloudy and 38 degrees. A story from Crazy Bob in 60 seconds. A story from 1 year ago from Crazy Bob.
This is Marv Arbor, and I'm here with Glenn Sather of the New York Rangers. And Glenn, a couple of questions that I would like to ask in regard to Imus. I know that you are one of his biggest fans. Back a year ago, did you think, honestly, that he would last a year?
Well, that day when I hit him in your studio, I wasn't too sure, but he took the blow well, and he stayed in the hospital a few days. But, I knew then that he could make the year.
After he took the blow, from there on, it was no problem. Glenn, now that he's lasted a year, how much longer do you think he will last?
Well, after he took the blow, he was a little shaky, you know. I think it did something to him. It started to scramble his mind a little bit. He slurs his word. He mumbles on the radio now. And I think that he's really hit his stride. And I can't see any way that he won't last for a long time in the big top.
Okay, Glenn, thank you very much. Glenn Sather of the New York Rangers.
It's time for Crazy Bob, boys and girls, with another exciting story.
Yeah.
Bob?
Thank you, Lance. Today's story, boys and girls, is one I like to call Pinocchio. It goes like this. Once upon a time, there was a lonely puppet maker named Giuseppe. Giuseppe made the best puppets in the whole wide world. But alas, boys and girls, he was very lonely. You see, Giuseppe wanted a little boy. A little strange. One day, Giuseppe made a puppet and he named it Pinocchio after a movie he once saw. The old puppet maker wished with all his heart that Pinocchio could be a real little boy. One night, a kind old witch came to the door and said, "Hi, I'd like to turn Pinocchio into a real little boy." And she did, boys and girls. Unfortunately, although Pinocchio was a real little boy, he was also a pathological liar. So the witch told Pinocchio, "Listen, creep, every time you tell a lie, your nose is going to grow." Pinocchio offered an alternate suggestion, but the witch ignored his crude wish. As time went by, Pinocchio's news and his nose grew and grew and grew, until one day he decided to go to Denmark and undergo a sex change operation. And he did, boys and girls. And Pinocchio grew up, he became a famous Jewish singer named Barbra Streisand.
Thank you, Crazy Bob.
Yeah.
Be here next time, boys and girls, when Crazy Bob tells us how multiple sclerosis chairman Oral Roberts plans to heal all of the victims and keep the contributions for himself.
Imus in the morning.
6:42 at WNBC. Fifth Dimension. 6:45 at WNBC. I am the great Imus in the morning. Weather in New York, cloudy and cool. Maybe some rain today. High near 45. Rain likely tonight and tomorrow. Low near 30 in Manhattan. Now cloudy and 38 degrees. For all you media freaks, I'm going to be talking to Howard Miller from WMAQ in Chicago, which is our NBC sister station over there in the land of love and honey. And we're going to dispense with Marv Albert right now.
This is Marv Albert, and I'm here with Rod Sealing of the New York Rangers. And
wonderful.
Rod, I know that you also are a tremendous fan of Imus in the Morning here on Radio 66. When he first hit the New York market a year ago, did you actually think that he would last the year?
Well, first of all, who are you talking about?
Oh, I thought you were a big fan of I-M-U-S, Imus. I know Sharon Sealing always listens, and I guess she's very adamant about her thoughts against Imus. But I didn't realize. I thought everybody knew a big star like that.
Well, I thought that little star got put out a long time ago. I didn't think he was still around.
Well, he is. He's kind of around. You know, he's serving as an outpatient, and this is very fine therapy for him. Now that he's lasted a year, Rod, how much longer do you think that he'll be able to last on WNBC?
Well, my prediction, till the new year.
Till the new year. Thank you. Rod Sealing of the New York Rangers with a ominous projection for Imus.
You animals, with those guys on the Rangers ought to just, drag their knuckles on the floor and not try to be funny, meatheads. Felice Anniversariero, Imus. That's what Abe Villarelli at Manhattan American Sales at 125 West End Avenue says. Anyone who says that can't be partly all bad, can they? Even if he can't speak English. Even if I can't speak what he speaks. And anyone who has a crew of mechanics check a pre-owned car and 12 essential points before offering it for resale these days is okay. Here's why Manhattan American won't settle for being just okay. Take the car you purchase at Manhattan American to any mechanic of your choice. If he doesn't agree that the car is exactly as it was represented to you, you can take it back to Manhattan American within 48 hours for your money back. All of it. That's why West End Avenue and 66th Street is known as the corner of guaranteed cars. Manhattan American Motors. Manhattan American Sales. The Seidmans of cars. You might say they've got a complete satisfaction cornered there. Better visit Manhattan American Sales just 2 blocks west of Lincoln Center on 66th Street. You could go today, if you would like, and you could tell them that Imus sent you.
Imus in the Morning.
I had been thinking that the guys at Manhattan American Sales ought to give me a gremlin with the Levi upholstery so I can have some kind of first-hand knowledge to tell you about it. Don't you think that's a real good idea? Boy, I do.
Albert Hammond now, man.
Got on board a westbound 747. Didn't think before deciding what to do. Oh, that talk of opportunities, TV breaks and movies rang true. Sure rang true. Seems it never rains in Southern California.
Robert Hammond. It never rains in Southern California. It's 9 till 7 at WNBC. I am the great Imus in the Morning. Here now is a conversation I had with Howard Miller. Howard Miller is the morning man, a morning disc jockey at WMAQ in Chicago. And he often has on his show Mayor Richard Daley because they are very close friends. You may wonder why I was talking to him, because I like him.
Hello.
Hello, Howard.
Hello.
This is Imus.
Hi, Don. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Congratulations on that spread in life. It was just great.
Well, actually, that was not a spread in life, Howard. That was an ad.
Well, it was well placed.
Thank you. You still have your job there?
Yeah. Why? Are you looking for a handout?
Well, I don't know. You know, this is my anniversary show here today.
Yeah.
And I'm glad to see you're all choked up about it, Howard.
Well, I am. I'm turned on.
I've been here for a year.
Yeah.
Did you think I would last that long?
Well, it's not a question of that you would last that long. I presume that you have, because management has been so busy that they haven't been able to go out and audition other talent that might be available.
No, we've had a lot of afternoon guys and all night guys.
Well, it is a hardship on management to replace people, and I suppose that's one of the saving graces of people like you in the morning.
Thanks very much, huh?
Right, Don, it's wonderful. Congratulations. I know of no one more deserving to be gainfully employed in a great radio station than you, and you're doing one heck of a great job.
Thank you, Howard.
That's good work.
Bye-bye.
Imus in the morning.
Insincere creep. I've begun to think this may be a little self-serving doing this today, but, that's my act, so I'm just going to stick with it. It's too long for me to personally dedicate that record. The Stones, Get Off of My Cloud. It's 6:56 at WNBC. I am the great Imus in the Morning. Here's a letter that I would like to share with you that I received on my first show 1 year ago today. Dear Imus in the Morning, congratulations on your first show. I know a lot of my fellow Americans will be listening, and I would like to take this opportunity to tell everyone that I did not mean that a Negro could not be elected Vice President of the United States. What I meant was that a Negro running for Vice President in the United States probably would get fewer votes than, say, his opponent, which does not necessarily mean that he would not be elected Vice President. It just means he wouldn't be elected Vice President in that particular race. But, of course, there are other races, and I certainly feel that a Negro running in another race, provided, of course, that he got more votes than his opponent, who would not have to be a Polish rapist, although in complete candor it would sway some votes, could probably stand a real good chance of getting the necessary number of votes to get elected, maybe. Sincerely, Ed Muskie. As it turns out, a Negro could not have been elected with Ed Muskie on the ticket.
You want to get down to business, so you get started.
Imus in the morning.
6:58 at WNBC.
Hey, baby. How you like it? Right on, right on, right on. Hey, baby. How you like it? Right on, right on.
Hi, I'm Imus in the morning. I'm on the case. This is WNBC 66 in New York City. It's 7 o'clock.
Imus in the morning.
Rain tonight and tomorrow likely. Low tonight near 30 in Manhattan now. Cloudy and 38 degrees.
WNBC.
Hello, I'm Johnny Cash.
Hi, Johnny.
You know, kids get something wonderful when they get a Lionel train. They get Dad. My dad and I ran the Lionel Road quite a few Christmases back. And I can still hear the clickety-clack as our Lionel rounded the trickety-track. Yes, I had a Lionel when I was a boy. Now my boy's gonna have one for his own toy. Lionel, Lionel, the greatest little railroad in the world. Lionel, Lionel, now it has the mighty sound of steam. Chugging round the tree on Christmas Day, can't you hear that Lionel train? Can't wait till my boy gets to run that line. I'll never tell him that it's really mine. Lionel, Lionel, the greatest little railroad in the world.
Make this a Lionel Christmas.
Imus in the morning.
7:19.
You've got your high sneakers on.
Get down, President.
Slipping new.
Dave Brown.
You've got your high sneakers on. And you're slipping new. You're more than all right. You know you're out of sight. You got a shapely figure, mama. That's keep me uptight. You got a shapely figure, mama. Keep me uptight. You're too much. You know you're out of sight. Hey, the way you do the thing you do, the way you kiss me too, the way you do the things you do, the way you kiss me too. Now hard to lie, that's what you are. You know you're out of sight. Oh. You got a sweet disposition. Oh, you're always right. You got a sweet disposition. You know you're always right. You know just what you're doing, baby. You know you're outside. Out. You're too much. You're in. You're so here, baby. You know just where it's at.
Hot working man in show business.
You're beautiful, mama.
Dave Brown.
Most of all, you're outside.
Yeah, some high heels.
There's no doubt you're outside.
Hey, it's Lippy and Mew.
Dave Brown out of sight of 7:21 at WNBC. I am the great Imus in the morning.
You know, in many ways, all holiday seasons are alike. Security National Bank, member FDIC, with over 85 branches in New York and Long Island.
Call on Long Island, area code 516-271-2800. That's 271-2800. Or in New York, area code 212-939-7100. It's 722 WNBC. I am Imus In The Morning. Judge Hangin from 1 year ago in 60 seconds. Do you know that knit shirts that you can get double the fashion mileage from? Do you know, Bob? Well, they're knit shirts with Celanese Arnel triacetate, and they'll take you from the office to the movies, from a wedding to a football game, with the greatest of ease, the greatest of looks. Men all over have discovered that Arnel knits are both dress shirts and sport shirts, and they've found that as long as they're an Arnel knits, they're dressed for the occasion. Because the Arnel colors and patterns are done so beautifully, so precisely. It's another big word. They make a suit look a little more elegant, slacks look a little more comfortable. Machine washable knit shirts with Arnel have a perfect talent for putting men at ease, whatever the situation. The Arnel fabric is so soft, so smooth that men always feel good in them. And Arnel knits feel so, well, they just feel great. They never bunch up, and when dude wears them, always knows that he's just looking good. Isn't it time you discovered how far they can take you? Take a look at Excello shirts at the Gimbel store nearest you. Time now for Judge Hangin.
Want to wheel the judge in?
Good morning, my fellow Americans. Judge Hangin comes to you this morning with a heavy heart. Before we discuss one of the crucial issues facing America, Judge Hangin would like to remind you that the law is our friend, and anyone who hurts our friend should be beaten senseless. My fellow Americans, you hear it every day on commie, pinko, bedwetter radio stations. Will President Nixon cancel the election in 1972? Will he run by himself with no Democratic opposition? Judge Hangin says, let's hope so, for there's much to learn. Take, for example, the recent election of South Vietnam's President Tu. There was a refreshing lack of controversy, a refreshing lack of mudslinging, name-calling, and smear tactics, and that Asian version of the American way. Would not it work here in America? I mean, if it's good enough for them gooks, it ought to be good enough for us. Such an election would, in keeping with the President's Phase 2 economic plans, drastically cut foolish campaign spending. We would see the elimination of the kind of divisive electioneering which polarized America in 1968. There would be no messy constitutional crises, no opinion polls, no biased commentators and newsmen to sway last-minute votes, and along with the surest and speediest television predictions in the world, no Hubert Humphrey. Remember, Judge Hangin is
110% American. Are you? Imus in the morning.
Judge Hangin from 1 year ago. It's 7:25 in New York. I'm Imus In The Morning. Here now, Carole King, Bend a Can.
Behind
vindicated. It's 7:29 at WNBC. I am the great Imus in the Morning.
Mr. K, I love the idea of going to Europe this winter, but how...
Excellent. Which one?
Oh, Mr. K, I'll leave the details to you.
In the time you took a winter break, your travel agent has over 900 great buys and tours to Ireland, Portugal, Turkey, and all the member countries of the European Travel Commission. I am Imus in the Morning. I'm on the case. This is WNBC 66 in New York City. The news is not brought to you by nobody. Oh, it is brought to us by who? It isn't brought to us by nobody. Well, we do have somebody to pronounce it. His name is Charles McCord. Charles?
Thank you, Don. 35 degrees at 7:30. To the moment, predictions of unusual traffic problems inbound to the city from Long Island have not become fact.
Imus in the morning. When I saw you standing there,
May.
about fell out my chair.
Amen.
And when you moved your mouth to speak,
Amen.
I felt the blood go to my feet.
Amen.
Now it took time for me to know
Amen.
what you tried so not to show.
I said baby.
Something in my soul just cried.
Amen.
I see the one in your blue eyes.
Amen. I love you to want me.
Baby.
Amen.
I love you to want me. The way that I want you. The way that it should be. Baby, you love me to want you. The way that I want to. If you only let it be. You told yourself years ago you'd never let your feelings show. The obligation that you made for the title that they gave. Baby, I love you to want me the way that I want you, the way that it should be. Baby, you love me to want you the way that I want to. If you only let it be. Now it took time for me to know what you tried so not to show. Something in my soul just cried. I see the one in your blue eyes. Baby, I love you to want me the way that I want you, the way that it should be. Baby, you love me to want you the way that I want to. If you only let it be. Oh, baby, I love you to want me the way that I want you, the way that it should be. Baby, you love me to want you, the way that I want,
Baby.
if you only let it be.
Baby. Baby. I love you to want me.
Lobo. It's 7:40 at WNBC, 20 till 8 in New York. I am the great Imus in the Morning. The Broadway #1 local ERT train will pass 191st Street station in both directions. The 803 train from New Rochelle scheduled to arrive in New York at at 8:39 has been canceled. Passengers will board the 7:52 train from Harrison Dune, New York at 8:37. Inbound Long Island Expressway is slow-headed inbound, passing the Cross Island Expressway. The Grand Central Parkway is heavier near LaGuardia Airport. Route 3 is moving normally. There are no mass transit problems to report yet. 1 year ago today was Imus In The Morning's first day on WNBC in New York. And 1,200 hamburgers to go was nothing more than another hilarious moment with Imus In The Morning. Subsequently became a hit album. It went something like this.
Morning, McDonald's.
Hi, McDonald's hamburgers?
Yes, it is.
This is Sergeant Kirkland of the Air National Guard, and I'd like to get some lunches to go if I possibly could.
We're not open for another 2 hours, sir.
Well, what time would it be? About 10 o'clock you'd open?
Well, 10:30, sir.
Yeah, well, I wondered if I can give the order now. I need quite a few, and stop by this afternoon and pick them up.
Well, I'm just cleaning up. I'm the assistant manager.
Like to get, if I could, 1,200 hamburgers.
12? Pardon me, sir?
1,200 hamburgers is what we'd like to get. We got a troop movement scheduled, one of the local colleges, and like to get some lunches to go.
Just a moment. I'm going to have to ask my... could you hold on for a second?
Yeah,
Sergeant, just a moment, sir. There's a guy here who's a sergeant with the National Guard, and he wants 1,200 hamburgers.
Hello?
What should I do?
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, listen, what do you think?
Well, we don't have enough meat or the buns for 1,200 hamburgers.
Well, can't you get some from the other stores?
I guess
That's the government, you know.
Yes, sir. I'll have to do that, sir.
I'll tell you what, why don't you just take the order and then get them as soon as you can, and I'll call you back in an hour or so, okay?
That would be good, sir.
All right, we need,
You want...
1,200 hamburgers. Now, listen, on 300 of those, I want you to hold the mustard, but put on plenty of mayonnaise and lettuce.
Yeah.
And I don't want any onions on those. And on 200, when I make that 201, I want you to hold the mayo and lettuce, but lay on the mustard and make those medium rare. And if you... On the first 300... Let's see. On the first 300, if you can cook 275 of those rare with onions and mustard and mayo and no lettuce.
Rare.
You got that so far?
Yeah.
No lettuce. And it's okay to hold the mustard on those either. And don't butter the buns on half of those, but put butter on about 134. Let's see, half at 275 would be 134, right? And then the half of that, make it butter on the buns. We'll make it butter on the buns for 135 with no mustard or mayonnaise or lettuce or onions. Well, wait a minute. You can put lettuce on 3 of those and cook those medium well with no butter on the buns. And can we get some chocolate shakes for everybody? Hello?
Imus in the morning. My boy lollipop. You make my heart go giddy up. You are as sweet as candy. You're my sugar dandy. Well, my boy lollipop. Never, never leave me. Because it would grieve me. My heart told me so.
At 7:44 at WNBC, that was Millie Small. I am what you call your great Imus in the morning. Weather in New York, cloudy and cool. Chance of maybe some rain stuff today. High between 40 and 45. Periods of rain likely tonight and tomorrow. Low tonight in the 30s. New York now, it is cloudy and 38 degrees. I have on the phone one of my favorite people who I just woke up. Hello, Geraldo.
Hi, Don.
Try to pull yourself together, would you? I thought you'd be up and all ready for this with Marty to do the lip sync for you. You know, a lot of people don't know that Geraldo Rivera, while he's probably one of the finest newsmen in the country, and up for 3 Emmys, I understand, Geraldo.
Yeah.
Does not speak a word of English. And in fact, Marty Berman just lip syncs everything he says. Geraldo, I'm not going to go on too long with this. All I wanted to call and tell you was that I appreciate that thing you did on Eyewitness News, and I wanted you to know that I have lasted now here in New York a year.
One of the great mysteries of the age. I was trying to contemplate your longevity, and I can only say that you fooled a lot of people for a long time. And somebody asked me, well, how long can Imus make it in New York? And I say, as long as his filthy sex life doesn't get out in public.
That's enough out of you maniac.
Imus in the morning.
Hey, Federelli says, Felice Anniversario, Imus. You shaking up New York Airways like Manhattan American Sales is shaking up New York's used car market. For instance, they've got a 4-door automatic Maverick with power steering for only $18.95. It's an Imus Anniversary Special. Get all the details on it by calling 787-7400. 787-7400. In a couple of hours when the showroom is open. Incidentally, it's New York's biggest indoor showroom of pre-owned cars. Manhattan American is at West End Avenue and 66th Street, just 2 blocks west of Lincoln Center. And the magic anniversary words, whether you call or go there, are, Imus sent me. Ready for that? 908 New York?
Hello. This is Sound Off. You're on the air.
I want to sing jingles professionally. May I
Go right ahead, ma'am.
Here's one I wrote for Burns-O-Matic's hand tool.
I'd prefer Indian Love Call.
Burns-O-Matic is nice in your attic or basement.
Thanks for calling, ma'am.
Burns-O-Matic, screwdrivers, pliers, and wrenches. Nice for men, nice for wenches.
We're a little late, folks, so good night now.
My problem is, what should I rhyme with Burns-O-Matic's lifetime guarantee?
That's not your problem, ma'am.
It is time now for Imus in Washington from 1 year ago. The Archie Bunker of Dodge City, John Big Duke Wayne, speaking in Cleveland, said he didn't think there was a Democrat that could beat the president. When asked about Senator Edward Kennedy, Wayne remarked, "No one cares if Teddy runs as long as he doesn't drive." Spokesman close to the president say he hopes to not only disengage Americans from Johnson's war, straighten out Johnson's inflationary economy, but that the president plans to erase all of the ill will created by the Johnson administration, including plans to invite Eartha Kitt back to the White House as a maid. Spokesman at the Treasury Department predicted wide acceptance for the Eisenhower silver dollar and say one for President Nixon is being planned, featuring the likeness of B.B. Rebozo and composed of 20% copper, 20% silver, and 60% cottage cheese. A coin honoring the vice president is also planned, and officials predict it'll be worth its weight in gold, as any coin with every word misspelled was sure to become a collector's item. Meanwhile, the Gay Liberation Front announced that the post office had refused to honor their movement with a commemorative stamp and announced plans that called for the Treasury Department to salute them with a $3 bill. Finally, a spokesman for the Civil Aeronautics Authority stated that pilot Amelia Earhart was not missing in the Pacific as previously believed, but has been stacked up over JFK International Airport since July of 1937.
Imus in the morning.
Bad Moon. Creedence Clearwater.
It is time now for the French subway joke. And it is time now for the guy that's been trying to tell the French subway joke for almost a year to call me at Plaza 78866.
Delco gave me my start.
If you spent a lifetime learning all about your car, the more you know,
the more you want. Delco.
It is 7:56 at WNBC, and I am the great Imus in the Morning. Hello?
Hello!
This is the guy,
Flimsy Jimsy.
Flimsy Jimsy, that has been calling for, I don't know,
Since 1956.
a long time trying to tell the French subway joke, have you not?
That's right.
All right. Today is, as you know...
Today's the day.
Today's the day. Today is the day.
The end of an era.
The end of an era.
Going back to Bobby socks.
That you get to tell the French subway joke.
That's right.
So you just go right ahead and tell it now.
Oh, for months I've been trying to tell you. I've been telling you, you're going to love this.
All right.
You see, in France, the subway system is really great. And you know why?
Why?
Because, you see, over there they listen to the radio. And the reason the subway's so good is because Imus isn't on the radio over there. Has that been worth waiting for?
That's the French subway joke?
That's it.
That's it?
That's it.
You've been calling me for 6 months and that's it?
Right on, right on.
That's the French subway joke?
That's it!
We all been waiting around here for 6 months and that's it? It's not funny or nothing?
That's it!
Well, you revolting creep! What's the French subway joke?
Imus in the morning.
That's a French subway joke? That's it? We've been waiting 6 months and that's it? I don't believe that. I don't believe that was a French subway joke. Wasn't funny or anything. That can't be the French subway joke. Oh, wasn't that bad. Imus in the Morning. I'm on the case. This is WNBC 66 in New York City. It's 8 o'clock.
NBC News on the Hour. Good morning. I'm Mike Moss. Henry Kissinger and Lê Duc Tho have just concluded the first meeting of their resumed negotiations on a Vietnamese peace settlement. The conference at a villa in a Paris suburb lasted 2.5 hours. Negotiators for both sides emerged smiling from the talks, but neither had any comment for waiting newsmen who shouted, "Did you make any progress?" Neither side gave any indication if there might be another session later today. NBC News correspondent Bernard Kaplan reports from Paris that Kissinger is expected to concentrate most of his time on getting an informal agreement from the North Vietnamese to increase the number of troops they'll pull out of the South. South Vietnam has adamantly demanded a total formal North Vietnamese withdrawal as a primary condition of any settlement. President Thieu met with his National Security Council to hear a first-hand report from envoy Nguyen Phu Duc on last week's talks at the White House. A Saigon newspaper said reports that a ceasefire would take effect December 15th were comical and totally fabricated. The paper often accurately reflects the views of the presidential palace.
Jack? Thank you, Donald. Do you have anything any form of congratulations?
Yes, I'm very surprised that you have made it this far. I mean, some mornings I was surprised you made it 4 hours.
Imus in the morning.
Newsman has ad-lib.
Hey, down to New York, raspberries. I won't be with you, Mom.
If we were on, we wouldn't have to be worried tonight. Baby, oh, I wanna be with you so bad. I wanna be with you. Oh, baby, I wanna be with you. Oh, yeah. I wanna be with you. Well, tonight, the night, we always knew it would feel so right. Come on, baby, I just wanna be with you. Some days a long time, and we've been waiting so long to be here. Baby, oh, I wanna be with you so bad. I wanna be with you. Oh, baby, I wanna be with you. Oh, yeah. I wanna be with you. Well, tonight, the night, we always knew it would feel so right. Come on, baby, I just wanna be with you. Hold me tight. I love to live forever after tonight. If you believe that what we're doing is right, close your eyes and be still. Oh, baby, yeah, I wanna be with you so bad. I wanna be with you. Oh, baby, I wanna be with you. Oh, yeah. I wanna be with you. Well, tonight, we always knew it would feel so right. So come on, baby, I just wanna be with you.
Raspberry Mama, I want to be with you. It's 8:13 at WNBC. I am the great Imus in the morning. I have on the telephone a man who I have admired since I was a child, Robert W. Morgan. Good morning, Robert. Good Morgan, Robert.
Morgan, Don.
How are you?
Well, listen, I'm just great. I'm just sitting here in bed in California. It's only 5:17 here. Good thing you called. You turn that damn thing off, man. I'm on the air in New York. My wife is gone, and her alarm clock just went off. This is really embarrassing, man. I have never been... Will you turn that damn Panasonic thing off before I repo that? I'm on the air in New York. I'm on the air in New York with Imus, man, and I got this... You're walking around here. You better get...
Right, Robert?
As I told her last time she was making the bed, she better get her sheet together. Yeah.
Hey, you've lasted a year here. Well, actually, your material has.
Well, is that it? That's why you called me to tell me that?
Well, you could have made all the money.
This is your first anniversary, huh?
Yes, it is.
That's really nice. But I'm, because I remember listening to you in Palmdale and thinking, oh, God, he can't fool him out here much longer. But you went to New York, and what's that? What are those guys' names that run that station out there?
Bascom?
Bascom, yeah, he's a Bascom case. You don't know any better. What's the other one?
Whitley.
Whitley, yeah. I used to do that behind a barn.
How long have you been in Los Angeles? I don't want to talk about Chicago.
I've been out here on and off for 8 years.
Well, now, if you lasted 8 years in Los Angeles, don't you think I ought to be able to last here that long?
Yeah, thing is, don't concentrate the material too much. You know, you got to kind of stretch it out.
Well, that's why I've been trying to do that.
You know, like I think you kind of overdid Good Morning Chicago.
Well, it didn't work here.
Didn't work with there either.
Robert.
Hey, one more thing. You know why there are no Polish ballerinas?
Yeah, I do know.
Imus in the morning.
8:15 in New York. I'd like to dedicate this to my mouth.
A little bit of soap will wash away your lipstick on my face. But a little bit of soap will never erase the pain in my heart and my eyes as I go through the lonely hills. A little bit of soap will never wash away my tears. A little bit of soap will wash away your powder from my chin. A little bit of soap will never ever begin to take away the hurt that I feel as I go through the lonely hills. A little bit of soap will never wash away my tears. Have you heard? When love begins to die, it needs someone to cry. Night and day, like a bird, you left your robin nest, and just like all the rest, you flew away. A little bit of soap will take away your perfume eventually. But a little bit of soap will never wash away the memory of your name in the night that I call through the lonely hills. A little bit of soap will never wash away my tears. I'll never lose the memory of your name in the night that I call through the lonely hills. A little bit of soap will never wash away my tears. A little bit of soap will never wash away my tears. It's gonna never wash away my.
Just a little bit of soap to Jarmel's. It's 8:18 at WNBC. I am the great Imus in the Morning. That may be the joke for the next year, the French ballerina, or the Polish ballerina joke. Let's see if just never can air that. The lower level of the George Washington Bridge is tied up, headed into Manhattan. Try to use the upper level. The FDR Drive is tied up, headed onto the Brooklyn Bridge. A quarter mile past the Verrazano Bridge, there is a right lane blocked up on the Gowanus Expressway. Stay to the left if you can. The Right Reverend Dr. Billy Saul Hargis from 1 year ago, upcoming on Imus in the Morning.
The man in the blue blazer stands for a whole lot more than love.
The man in the blue blazer stands for a whole lot more than love. The man in the blue blazer stands for a whole lot more than love.
The man in the blue blazer at Family Finance has something special for the holidays, an exclusive holiday wrap-up loan. You get the cash you need right now and wrap up all your expenses with one convenient payment a month. So stop by Family Finance and tell them how much wrapping you want. Pick up some candy for the children's stockings, too. No obligation. During the holidays, he's open Saturdays till noon. Happy holidays from the man in the blue blazer at Family Finance.
Hello, is this Gene Shalit?
Who?
Gene Shalit.
Wait, I'll get him. I think he's in the mailroom.
Okay. Hello, Gene.
Hello, Don.
How are you, man?
Well, I'm terrific.
Today is...
First review I ever gave.
Today, Gene, the reason I am calling you is because today is my first anniversary here at this big chicken crummy outfit.
See, and they said it wouldn't last.
Well, I know. They said I wouldn't last a year. Did you think I would?
I said yes, he would last a year.
Did you think maybe longer than that?
I think it's going to be longer than that. I would guess, give or take 6 months, that you'll last another 120 years.
Well, that's awfully nice of you to say. I, however, wanted
A
to...
lot of mornings when it sounded like you were around 120 years.
Well, I just recently started to drink again, see? Actually, I hope it's not 120.
Well, I speak for the audience in saying that I agree with you.
Oh, I see. I hope it's just till Gene Clavin retires, and then I can go over there and make a lot of money.
Gene Clavin?
He's going to retire.
He is?
He ought to.
I did read his book.
Okay. Could I get you, Mr. Shallot, to, if you would, to do an instant review of my show like you do movies and stuff?
Well, you know, I give so much thought to anything I say. I never just speak extemporaneously.
I know.
Now, that would be really impossible to give you a thoughtful review, but I will give you a thoughtless review.
I would
say that I think your program is nifty, that I wish there were 17 hours of Imus in the morning. First of all, it would be fun and would also make for a long morning. And, of course, as you know, I am not the biggest fan of the music you play on the air.
Yes.
Because the music means that I can't hear you. And really, you make everybody feel wacky, wonderful, and just full of effervescence in the morning.
Gene.
Great. It gets me out of bed, because if I don't get out of bed, I can't turn it off.
Gene Shallot, thank you very much, man.
Good luck, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Imus in the morning.
Yeah, maybe you should give some thought to your reviews, Gene. Say 21 in the apple. Stylistics.
If I could, I'd like to be a great big movie star. Overnight sensation. Drive a big expensive car. I would buy you everything your little heart desires. These things I
what you call your soul record. It's 8:25 at WNBC. Lee Nixon and Marianne Freeman are up here from SSC&B, which is one of what you call your advertising agencies. And they brought me a cake. And it's about the size of a hubcap, which means that you guys must know Geraldo, right? And it has a candle on it about the size of... You know where you hold on to the baseball bat? About that size. I want to thank you both very much. When are you going to buy some time? What happened to Lipton? You crapes, you bailed out on me, didn't you? In just a second, the Right Reverend Dr. Billy Zoll Hargis, they're all gasping for air now, well, I don't care. I don't get any more. From 1 year ago. Now, as a matter of fact, this is the Reverend Hargis about One Sacred Chicken to Go. And I did not notice until I was going through my stuff last night that this just coincidentally is the title of my new album out in January, One Sacred Chicken to Go. And that was the first Reverend Hargis I did here at the Giant 6XO. However, the one that I'm going to do for you this morning is quite a bit different than the one that is on the album. But I'm going to do the one I did 1 year ago.
Excuse me, didn't I see you last winter in the...
No, I always go to Europe for the lively months.
Lively month? That's catchy.
It's when everything's going on.
How about company in Europe this winter?
Well...
In the time you took a winter break, your travel agent has over 900 great buys and tours to Britain, Spain, Italy, and Malta, and all the member countries of the European Travel Commission. Day 27 in New York.
I don't care if the rain don't freeze as long as I got my plastic Jesus lying on the dashboard of my car. Oh, yes! I can go 100 miles an hour as long as I got the almighty power. Put up there by my pal, fuzzy line. One more time for him. I don't care if the rain don't freeze as long as I got my plastic Jesus lying on the dashboard of my car. Yes, yes, yes. I can go 100 miles an hour as long as I got the almighty power. Put up there by my pal, fuzzy line.
Say hallelujah. Yes, say hallelujah. It's Billy Zoll Hargis, and I got good news for you here this morning.
All right.
You'll want to gather around the big set out in the living room. Let's do business with him today. We all know what the path to glory is paved with. And we also know that the road to hell is paved with good intentions. You may be saying to yourself, what tremendous offer does Billy Zoll Hargis have for me this morning? How will I be able to do my part? How can I ensure a luxurious hereafter with him? What can I send for today? Friends, say hallelujah. Open your hearts. Open your wallets. Take advantage of this wonderful opportunity. It's Billy Zoll Hargis's Baby Sacred Chickens. That's right. Divine Baby Sacred Chickens. Sent to you COD. Send no cash. Sacred Chickens. Think of your family sitting down for Sunday dinner with your very own sacred chicken. How divine. How religious. Send to the Right Reverend Dr. Billy Zoll Hargis, and your sacred chicken will be sent to you. Return mail, COD, send no cash. Billy Zoll's Sacred Chickens. Your family may receive the sacred chicken that lays the golden egg. Say hallelujah. Take your hands off the radios.
Imus in the morning.
8:29 in New York.
Imus in the morning. I'm on the case. This is WNBC 66 in New York City.
WNBC.
Time now on Imus in the morning. Well, the Columbus School of 101 Showbiz Careers Live Auditions, our special Starlet Student Audition. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, ma'am. How are you?
Fine.
Would you like to be a Starlet Student in the Columbus School of 101 Showbiz Careers Live Auditions?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Now, ma'am, do you know anything about showbiz?
A little bit.
Do you know how you become a starlet?
No, not really.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you have any talent at all?
I try my very best at everything I do.
What can you do, ma'am?
What can I do? Well, I have listened to your show a couple of times, and the type of talent that you're looking for, I think I got it.
You do?
Uh-huh.
Well, what would you describe that, ma'am?
Okay, well, I blow smoke ring tricks. Got it?
I think I do, ma'am. Welcome to Showbiz. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, ma'am. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Welcome to the swinging, swirling world of Showbiz.
Thank you.
We have here at the Columbus School of 101 Showbiz Careers Live Auditions office a casting couch.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you know what a casting couch is?
I think I have an idea.
Well, how would you like to would you be in, you wanna?
Are you the director?
As a matter of fact, ma'am, being the president and chairman of the board of the Columbus School of 101 Showbiz Careers Live Auditions, I am, in fact, yes, the director.
Oh, well, in that case, okay.
You don't mind. Now, could I ask you another personal question, ma'am?
Sure.
Are you married?
Yes, I am.
Well, you see, that presents kind of a problem.
Why? He doesn't mind.
I guess it doesn't present a problem, does it, ma'am?
No.
We'll see you at about 10:30. Hello.
Yes.
Hi, sir. How are you?
Oh, very good.
Like to be a starlet student?
Oh, of course I would.
Got a little problem, don't you? Hello. 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 Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes. Can I say something, please?
Well, I don't know. What do you want to say, sir? Would you like to be a starlet student?
Yes, I would, sir.
Well, it's going to be kind of difficult, sir. Because only women can be starlet students.
Can I be a star? A little bit of a star. I don't want to have an ego, though. Seriously.
No, sir. You cannot. You have to be a woman to do this.
How about if I do it this way? My heart writes the crest of a wave as I sail through the ripples of life. My tears are seasoned by the salt as I cope with internal strife.
Maybe you could come down and fix my hair. Hello.
Yes.
Like to be a starlet student, sir?
You just pulled that on me before.
I did. Well, I pulled it on you again. Hello.
Hello, Imus.
Hi, sir. How are you? Hello.
Yeah, you weren't supposed to say I'm the great Imus in the morning this morning.
I'm not supposed to say that?
Yeah, how come you said it? That's what the guy on Saturday said.
Well, what guy on Saturday, sir?
The guy, Jim Scott.
Oh, come on, sir. Please.
Taylor, whatever, whoever's on Saturday.
I know, sir. Yeah. Hello.
Hiya.
Hi, sir. How are you? Hello.
Hello.
Hi, ma'am. How are you?
Okay.
Like to be a starlet student?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what that involves, ma'am?
I hope so.
Well, first of all, it involves talking about sex on the radio.
Oh.
Well, it's in an effort to be disgusting. And I've made a career out of trying to be disgusting. And have you ever heard any of those shows where they talk about sex on the radio, ma'am?
Yes.
Don't you agree it's disgusting?
Yes.
And we don't want to do that here.
No.
What we want to talk about is the Columbus School of 101 Showbiz Careers live auditions.
Okay.
Have you always wanted to be in showbiz?
Ever since I was knee-high.
Would you like to be a starlet?
Yes.
Do you know what's involved in being a starlet?
No.
Well, it's talking about sex and being disgusting off the radio.
Okay.
Welcome to Showbiz, ma'am.
Imus in the morning.
Mrs. Brown, you've got a lovely daughter. Not bad yourself, you old bag.
Mrs. Brown, you've got a lovely daughter. Girls as sharp as her are something rare. But it's sad, she doesn't love me now. She's made it clear enough, it ain't no good to pine. She wants to return those things I bought her. Tell her she can keep them just the same. Things have changed. She doesn't love me now. She's made it clear enough, it ain't no good to find. Walking about, even in a crowd, well, you'll pick her out. Makes a bloke feel so proud if she finds that I've been round to see you. Tell her that I'm well and feeling fine. she's broke my heart. I'd go down on my knees, but it's no good to find. Walking about, even in a crowd, well, you pick her out. Makes a bloke feel so proud if she finds that I've been round to see you. Tell her that I'm well and feeling fine. Don't let on. Don't say she's broke my heart. I'd go down on my knees, but it's no good to find. Mrs. Brown, you've got a lovely daughter. Mrs. Brown, you've got a lovely daughter. Mrs. Brown, you've got a lovely...
Hermit and a Hermit. Mrs. Brown? She's not home. Well, I just come in and fool around. It's 8 to 9 at 66 WNBC. I'm Imus In The Morning. A southern manufacturer of better men's clothing decides to concentrate his entire production on double-knit suits and coats only, discontinuing his worsted lines. Sideman's was there to pull another miracle out of the hat. Ready cash to buy out his inventory, just in time for pre-spring selling. Sport jackets in the latest styles with scalloped pockets tailored to sell for $45, $19.95 at Sideman's. Dacron and worsted suits for men, all sizes, and the new lighter spring weights, all in the very latest fashion, tailored to sell for $60 to $90 each. Even those redneck dumb crackers wouldn't buy them for that. You can get them at Sideman's, 2 of them for $70. And all for those. If you like conservative, not-so-wide lapel suits, Sideman's continues to have a limited supply on hand at the amazing price of 2. That's right, 2 suits for $50, but not all sizes. Tuxedo jackets and high-fashion colors, $10. Tuxedo trousers, 2 pair for $10. All in special groupings, all on sale right now at Sideman's. Money back on any unaltered garment. Sideman's, a 60-year-old miracle men's clothing store in New York, 221 Canal Street, corner of Baxter. In Union, New Jersey, on Highway 22, opposite the Rickle Shopping Center. Both stores open 9 to 9 daily, 9 to 6 Saturday. Sideman's on Canal Street, open Sunday, 9 to 6. 709. Dato. Theme from 2001 on 66 WNBC in New York. I'm Imus In The Morning at 7 o'clock.
NBC News on the Hour.